Okay guys, if you watched the previous video, which was the video on my bug out bag or kit that I keep in my vehicle, this is the one I keep at the house. The only difference really is the bag. This is the Compact Team load bearing or hiking, whichever you want to call it. I prefer load bearing or hiking, whatever, bag. It's a much larger bag than the Fieldline Tactical. You don't have as many pockets, but you have easily twice, maybe 3 times the storage space. Pretty much the kit is the exact same, only I've added a shit ton of food, such as ramen noodles, peanut butter. Then I got the Planters Nutrition energy mix. We've got banana granola nut, berry nut, and cinnamon raisin granola nut. Then I've got some sliced fruits, pear halves, pineapple. I like a lot of fruit, as well as Cliff Bars, more tools. Most of the stuff you're seeing, you're gonna say, you know, this dude's just doing this shit to make another video. No, it's not even like that. Just about everything in the kit, like that's on the bed, I've got at least 2 or 3 of. Just about everything. Got 2 of those tents, 2 of these bed rolls, 3 pairs of boots, double of all the screwdrivers, knives, machetes, double all that, double the rain gear. Another thing to take into consideration, the bag I keep at home is more for like a, I'm not really going to say apocalyptic type bag. I'm going to say shit hit the fan bag. I mean, a lot of you guys think, oh, that means the same thing. No, it doesn't. Apocalyptic shit is where everything's total fucking chaos. Okay? Shit hit the fan could mean fucking anything, but just because you say shit hit the fan don't mean everybody's running around fucking killing everybody. But I see a lot of these people on the internet, and this is just my personal idea. I see a lot of these people on the internet. They're like, hey, you need to stock up on BDUs and ACUs, you know, such as what I have here. Well, here's the thing. Now, there are benefits to, you know, dressing possibly like the military or whatever. They might think you're one of them. You might get into a base. You might get your family food, whatever. But here's something that a lot of people hadn't really ever mentioned. Civilian clothes, such as sweaters, blue jeans, shorts, jackets, whatever. I believe, you know, if you take some civilian clothes, in the right circumstances, it might pay off, might get you fucking killed. I've got civilian clothes, as well as, you know, multiple military, you know, type clothing made by True Spec. I've got the ACUs and BCUs, the pants and jacket, just about for everyone, well, for all of these on the bed. And then, there's a couple more patterns that I want to get, that I'm going to get. But everything's the same. All I really added to the at-home kit was some civilian clothes and a bunch of, you know, easily to transport food that's not going to go bad, especially the peanut butter and the canned goods. Now, the ramen noodles, you can puncture the packs. I mean, does that mean your noodles are going to run? No. But you've also got to have something to cook those ramen noodles in. Well, got that covered too, but we're not going to talk about that. But anyway, pretty much all this goes into, I mean, there's a lot more stuff that's not added, that's not here yet. I've been perfecting these bags for a while, and pretty much I think here I've got the basics of survival. I mean, for a little bit anyway. We've got food. I've got a way to purify water, so water's not going to be an issue, because in Alabama it's full of lakes and streams. We've got tools to cut, to build shelter with, to start fire with. We've got multiple ways to start fire. We've got first aid, because you never know what's going to happen in the field. You never know if you're going to, you know, make it out alive or get fucked up. You know, you got to fight infection, and with a good first aid kit, you stand a chance of doing that. I mean, travel size fishing kit, finishing nail kit. I mean, we got everything pretty much covered. We got the basics that we need to survive. We've got shelter, being our tent. We got our food. Got multiple ways to start a fire. Then all we got to do is find water, boil it, or throw some Katadyn water purification tablets in, or some bleach. Yeah, a lot of you guys probably didn't know you could use bleach to purify water. You can. You just don't use a lot of it, or, you know, pretty much you'll kill yourself from drinking a lot of diluted bleach. Like, I think it's like 1 or 2 drops of bleach for like every gallon. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. You'll have to read it online or something, and you'll have to get you a dropper and all that. But anyways, it's took care of. Another thing that a lot of people don't really have is this stuff, disinfectant spray. A lot of you guys might not think it's important. It is. It's just as important as first aid, depending on the situation. But pretty much it's the same exact kit as my vehicle kit, and the reason I made it exactly the same was because the kit I've had in my vehicle for 2 years, it works for me. I mean, not every person's survival kit or bug out bag is going to work for the very next person. You've got to form your kit and shape your kit, kind of like, you know, if your grandma knits you a sweater or something, she's got to have a model to go by to make that to where that sweater will fit you. And that's what you have to do when constructing a bug out kit, a shit hit the fan bag, or a get home bag. You've got to make it about you. It can't, I mean, mostly anybody could take what I've got here and easily, you know, survive 2-3 weeks off what I've got here, just off of this alone here. I mean, just about anybody can pick up somebody else's bag, but see, it's not going to be what you're used to having. It's not going to be what you're used to using. Therefore, for some, it might be a little bit harder to make it work than it is for others. Point being, I made both my kits almost identically alike. I don't really, I mean, there's a lot of people that put a lot of different stuff in their kits. Some of that stuff I could see a use for, such as coat hangers and safety pins and shit like that. A lot of that stuff I don't really see a need for. Like, this is the bare minimum shit that you need to survive. I mean, in my opinion, oh yeah, I forgot the previous video, I forgot these gloves, but they're true spec military surplus gloves. They're really warm. They're wool. Anyway, pretty much I just made, you know, a bigger upscaled version for the bag of my vehicle, because here's the thing, in a bug out situation I'm already going to be in my vehicle, so I've got that bag to keep me covered in my vehicle. But if some shit does hit the fan, like, you know, a nuclear war or some shit like that, you know, I'll come to the house, I'll have one kit in my truck that's got a little bit of food and stuff in it, then I'll have my kit at the house that's totally good to go. So what that does is doubles me up on everything. It doubles me up on pants, it doubles me up on jackets, it doubles me up on food, tools, shelter, because there'll be 2 tents. Altogether there'll be 4 machetes and 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 knives. All the food except for the ramen noodles and peanut butter and fruit will be multiplied. So pretty much I'll have anywhere from 50 to 60 Cliff bars, energy bars, stuff like that. And then my first aid kit will double. So, I mean, I made that so I can have a lightweight kit in my vehicle, and then for those sticky situations where you're clueless as to what the outcome's going to be, you've got this big son of a bitch right here with more than enough shit in it to sustain you and possibly 1 or 2 people, depending on how, you know, quickly you burn through that food and all that good stuff. Point being, I've got a lightweight kit where if I have to, I can throw my AR or my 223 in one hand, or my 12 gauge, you know, and I can fucking run and gun with that lightweight kit. Even if I had to, with that massive son of a bitch and everything loaded in this kit right now, I'm not sure on an exact weight, but I'm going to estimate it with the tent and all these clothes, the food, the boots, all this stuff in this pack probably weighs about 120, 130 pounds. I could easily throw this on my back and, you know, run and gun. I mean, it's going to kill me pretty quickly because, you know, it's a lot of weight and you're going to be running. It's going to slow you down. That's why I did the whole 2 different kits. One lightweight kit one heavyweight kit. The other kit, including everything, probably weighs about 75 to 80 pounds, which that's after you take out the canned food, the peanut butter, let's see, these clothes, all these. After you take all that out, it weighs roughly 75 to 80 pounds. It's a hell of a lot lighter than this big kit, which is something I like. I mean, you need to be able to move at times, and then other times, you know, you're going to have to hunker down. That's the whole point in having two kits. I want honest opinions from you guys on, you know, what you think about having multiple kits. Like, what's your opinion on having a bag at your house and then a bag in your vehicle? What do you guys think about that? Do you think it's a good idea? Because I mean, I thought it was a great idea, because if you put the same shit in both kits, you know, when crunch time, you know, comes, you've got double everything. Just let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe. That's pretty much about it. You guys have a nice day. Thanks. We'll see you in the next one.